Hello, welcome back to Bob's Little Sports Shop. I'm Jeremiah, and today we're going to be talking about how to serve in a peep and tie over a peep to install it on a compound bow. So to start off, we're going to take a piece of serving here. I usually use between 1.5 feet to 2 feet of serving. The serving we're using here is a .030. This is a crossbow serving. I'm using a larger diameter because for illustrative purposes. So this is not normally the diameter we would use. The diameter we would normally use is 3D serving. It's significantly smaller diameter than this, but this is going to be a lot easier for you guys to see. So first thing we have to do is we got to split the string. It doesn't matter if you go through the top or through the bottom. It doesn't matter. Whatever's easier for you. So we split the string. This is going to be your tag end. This end here has to be long enough for you to grab it and get a good grip on it so you can pull it tight. So that's going to be based off your hand size. You do whatever you need to do, however much you need to get a good grip with your hands. And that'll also determine whether you're using 1.5 feet of serving or 2 feet of serving, based off your hand size. So I'll tuck it here. This is splitting the string evenly. We already have the peep sight in here, so we're splitting the string evenly right here. And then we're going to wrap over this way, not this way, because the string is twisting this way. So with the string twisting this way, we want to tighten the string when we serve over it, not loosen the string. So we're going to go with the twists of the string. We're going to wrap over this way, so that as we pull and we tighten on the string, you can see it tightens right here. You can see that the string is tightening rather than loosening. So we want to tighten the string. So we're going to wrap. We want the tag end folded downward away from the peep, and we're going to tie away from the peep. So we're going to go here and wrap over the string, over this tag end once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times. Then we're going to wrap it up in our fingers here. Wrap it up. I'm going to push it close to the peep because I want it to be as close as possible. Close to the peep. And then I'm going to hold the string to secure it. I'm going to pull tight. And you can see that we tighten the string when we pull it rather than loosening it. Alright, then we're going to take this tag end. We're going to flip it over. Now it's towards the peep, but we're going to keep wrapping away from the peep. So we pull the tag over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wrap it up. You can close any gaps. Pull tight. Alright, so this is where we're going to do our back serve. So you can see that the serving is coming off the front end of the string. So it's coming off the front end. So what we're going to do is when I wrap it, I'm going to go over the back end of the string because it has to be opposite. So we can't do it like this. We can't do it the same. It has to be the opposite. So the serving is coming off the back end, so I'm going to put the serving over the front end. Or I'm sorry, vice versa. It's coming over the front end, so I'm going to put it over the back end. So I'm going to take my 2 fingers here. I'm going to wrap it up. I'm using my middle finger here to keep tension on the string because you want to keep tension on the serving the whole time. If you lose tension, all the serving will come loose and it won't hold in very well. So you want to keep tension the whole time. So I'm keeping tension with my middle finger here. Then what I'm going to do is I'm wrapping over the back end of the string. And I'm going to pass it. My index and thumb are free to move because I'm using my middle finger to tension the serving. So my index and thumb are free to move. So I'm going to pass it to my index and thumb. I'm going to pull it through the loop, pick it up, pass it to my index and thumb again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to pull it all the way through, and then what I'm going to do is I need to tuck this tag in underneath the serving so it's out of our way. We're going to tuck it up in there, and now it's pinned so we can leave it there. So we can start wrapping. And now we can drop the tag end because the tag end's pinned, so we don't have to worry about that. I'm going to pass it, and I'm keeping tension on this serving side. This side does not need to have tension on it. That's not important. This side does, because that's the side we're tying on. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so now we see that they're coming off the side right here like this, and it's not wrapped up anymore. We're gonna pinch the bottom here. You don't have to pinch the string, you're pinching the bottom of the serving so we don't have any overlap. So we're gonna pinch there. You grab the tag end that's closest to the loop, and we're gonna pull it through, let it slip through your fingers. There it is, and that's the end right there. And we're gonna pull that in. It tucks in just like that. And then this is our original tag end from the beginning. We're gonna pull them against each other. Like that. Pull them against each other. That's it, now it's nice and tight. So now we can cut and burn. I just use the lighter for both. So, like that. We're gonna burn that down. That's it. You can use the lighter too. So, you're gonna burn that down. Get close to it. I see a lot of people cut up here or right here. Get as close as you can to it because this material is gonna bubble up and it's gonna prevent that knot from pulling through. So you don't have to give it a lot of space. So you just right there, and then you can press that down, or if you're not comfortable with that, you can use your lighter. Alright, so flipping to the other side, and your peep's gonna rotate while this is all happening, because we're tightening the string in different ways. So that's why we always tie over the peep last. So we're gonna pull it through. Like I said, you can come in through the top or you can come up through the bottom. It doesn't matter, as long as you give yourself enough tag end to grab it. So we're gonna tuck that in. And we're gonna lay it down along the string, away from the peep. So everything we did on this side, we're flipping it. It's a mirror image. So we're laying it here, and we don't want to go this way because that would loosen the string. We're gonna go this way, under. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 complete wraps. Like that, we're gonna pinch it, push it close. We want the gap here to be about the same. We're gonna pull it nice and tight. Pull it tight. Okay? Flip the tag in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So in total we're doing 15 wraps, 3 sets of 5. That's 5 flip, 5 back serve. So go here, and just so you can see a little better, I'm going to come over the top instead of coming down on the bottom. So, but you can do it just the same way. We come down like this, and it would come like that, but we're going to do it over the top so you can see a little better. Alright, so we're coming off the front end of the string here, so we're going to do the opposite. We're going to come off the back end of the string. So, middle finger tensioner, we're going to pass it up, index and thumb. Index and thumb have free movement, so pass it through. Index and thumb, pass it through. That's 2. Index and thumb, 3, 4, 5. And then we're going to tuck it in here. See, we got this tag end pinned, so we're good. We don't have to hold on to that anymore. 1. Again, keeping tension on this side, not this side. The side closer to the peep. 3, 4, 5. We finish down here on the bottom. So we're going to pinch the loop at the base, grab the tag end closest, and we're going to pull it through. Just letting that loop slip through our fingers. And we're going to pull that nice and tight. Pull the other tag end nice and tight. You can pull them against each other. and then we burn it. There we go. Press that down. Burn. Press it down. Alright, then what we do is we can take one of our scrap pieces that we just took off, and we can use one of our scrap pieces that we burn off there, and we can use it to tie over the peep. So when we tie over the peep, we can come up from underneath, or from the front end in your perspective. Come up from underneath, and we're going to tie over it. And we're just doing an overhand tie there. Pull it nice and tight. We're going to come underneath, do another overhand. Make sure it sits in that groove. Right there. And with a thinner serving, you do a lot more wraps than this, but though with this diameter, we'll just stop there. So, like that. Make sure you rotate anytime you're tying. In this case, I have my burnt ends on the top already, but if the ends that you're burning are not on the top, make sure they are. What you don't want is to be burning from underneath the string. It's a good way to get some strands cut or burnt. So, I'm gonna burn like that so that the flame is going away from the string. Here, burn. And we push that down. And that is how you tie in a peep and you serve it in. Thanks for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to give us a like. And if you want to see more videos like this, hit the subscribe button. If you have any videos you'd like to see or anything you'd like to suggest, or if you have any comments, feel free to leave a comment below. And thank you for watching.